Today, we're going to do a visualization practice for protection of the home. And if you have been on my channel for a minute, you will see that I have a energy bubble technique practice, which is for yourself, for your human body home self. And so if you have not done that yet, I encourage you to go to that video and practice that technique first, and then come back to this one, because that is the foundation that we will be building off of, expanding from today in this practice for the protection of the home. Hi, my name is Shasta May Hernandez, they, them, their pronouns, and I am your non-binary spirit guide. Now, I also want to say there are many different ways that you can offer or create protection for your home, for your space, whether it's a room, a studio apartment, a house, any other form of home that you consider or that you have. There are many ways that you can do this, and this is one way that I'm going to show you, and maybe it will inspire your own unique path toward a continuing practice of protection for the home, the land that you're on, so that as you return to your home every day or are in your home every day, it can be the place that you'd like it to be. It can have the energy that you'd like it to have, with an added layer of protection. And this isn't just coming from you, right? This is coming from source. This is also coming from a grounded place in this planet, on the earth, and any other guides or form of guides that you have or that you feel connected to, you can call into this practice as well. So anything that feels good for you when you think about protecting your home during this visualization, you are welcome to bring any and all of that into this as well. And I really encourage you to take off from this and create something that is your own. Though also, if you like what I have created, then I encourage you to come back to this as many times as you feel that you need, as many times as you feel maybe the energy in your home has shifted, or maybe you've gone through a growth period, or things with those that you live with and also are in the home. You know, if things have shifted in that dynamic as well, it could be a time to add this practice in again. I also want to say, just because I brought up, if you have people that you're living with, loved ones or others, roommates, this can also include them as well. And if they're open and like doing practices like this, you might consider doing this with them or offering this practice to them to practice as well, focusing on the same dwelling that you are all in. And that can make it that much more potent and powerful and really unique to the energy of the souls that are living in that space. So, as with all my visualizations, go ahead and come into a position that is most comfortable for your beautiful body, and allow yourself to get really present in this moment with the space that you are currently in. If it is the home that you are dwelling in, that you live in, that you sleep in, get really present with the temperature of the space that you're in. Any sounds you might be able to hear right around you, or even further outside. As you begin to bring yourself into presence here, I'd like you to bring the energy and the visual of your home to this now, to the forefront of your mind, thinking of the actual structure, the land that it's on, and all the pieces of it that you'd like to include in this practice today. See if you can visualize all the colors. If there are parts of it that are under construction, can you visualize what it will look like in the end? Even consider what it looks like inside, in the different rooms. Just noticing how vividly you can see it all. I invite you now to take a nice deep breath all the way in, holding at the top a bit, seeing your home, and exhaling as you feel ready. As you maintain your vision on your home, on your space, I invite you to offer some gratitude and appreciation for the place that you have, that you call your own. Gratitude for a roof over your head. Gratitude for a place where you can rest, recuperate, and just be. Gratitude for a place that holds your stuff. And maybe if you work from home, for a place that you can also work, for a place that you can enjoy, and for a place that keeps you safe and protected from the outside world. I invite you to take another deep breath all the way in as you wish, holding at the top for a moment. Gratitude, and exhale as you feel called. If you haven't already, I invite you to close your eyes and to allow yourself to fall deeper into this practice, to fall more deeply into yourself. Closing your eyes to bring the focus inward. Allow yourself to relax even further. And see if you can bring your attention to your breath as it moves in and out of your nose or mouth, or as it makes your chest or your belly rise and fall. Just noticing for some moments here in silence. I invite you now to bring your attention to your waist and imagine a thick grounding cord tied around your waist with the long end extending down into the center of the earth, lowering layer by layer by layer by layer, all the way down to the very core, wrapping itself around the core and anchoring you to the energy of this planet. And as you do so, I invite you to imagine the grounding energy of this earth moving up that cord onto you. Not only feeling the weight of that grounding between your body and the planet, but also allowing that energy to fill you in all spaces and places of your physical form. From this grounded place, we will create a beautiful bubble all around that encompasses you completely. Allow this bubble to be as big as you wish, any color that you wish. And imagine yourself in the very center of this bubble now. This bubble represents your energy as it is in this moment. And from this grounded place within, connected to this earth, I invite you now to bring to mind a sponge or something to clean the inside of your energy bubble now. So imagine you are wiping clean any and all energies that you took on from anything, from anyone, from anywhere that you were today. Imagine that you can wipe it away with whatever you are using to clean your energy bubble with. And as it gets dirty with all the energies that you've wiped away, imagine throwing that out and grabbing a new one, continuing to clean, wiping any and all energies that no longer serve, that do not belong to you, out of this place, so that you can clearly see through your bubble to the outside. Keep cleaning on all sides. And if you are done cleaning your bubble, I invite you to begin cleaning your body, your physical form. Everywhere that you feel you need to in this moment. Again, throwing out your sponge or whatever you're using to clean every time you feel you need. And as you feel complete in this cleaning, I invite you to again get rid of your cleaning material and allow yourself to sit in a moment of stillness in the very center of your bubble. Now that the energy has been cleaned and there is complete clarity all around, on all sides, so that way we can begin to clear the energies within. And I invite you now to begin to imagine in the very center of your belly, just below your belly button, is a magnet. And I invite you to turn that magnet on now, allowing the magnet to attract any and all energy outside of your bubble that you gave away to anything else, anything that belongs to you, that you gave to anything else, anyone else, that you gave anywhere else outside of you, outside of your bubble, calling all that energy into your center now. As you feel complete in this energy attraction, I invite you to take a nice deep breath all the way in again, holding at the top. And releasing as you feel called. And I invite you now to imagine in your heart space a beautiful light. It can be any color you wish, as big as you wish, as bright as you wish. Imagine it in your heart now. And as that light shines forth, allow maybe about 50% of the energy that you pulled into that magnet to move up into your heart. Don't think about it too much. Just imagine energy moving from that place up to your heart so that you feel in balance between both energy spaces. Focusing some of your breath, inhaling and exhaling into and out of your heart. And as you feel complete and moving the energy into your heart, staying connected to the grounding cord in the center of the earth, to the light and energy within your heart that is yours, we'll now move up to the top of the head, to the crown. And I invite you to imagine that the top of your head can open and receive energy from source. Allow yourself to imagine that a beam of light is coming down now through the top of your crown, filling every space in the top of your head, into your face, down into your neck and your shoulders. Imagine that light moving all the way down into your arms, all the way to your fingertips. Imagine more light pouring in, moving down along your chest and your back. Imagine more of that light pouring in all the way down to your belly, to your butt, to your pelvis, your legs all the way down to your toes. And I invite you to imagine that light moving all the way down the grounding cord to the center of the earth, connecting you between all that is to source and to this planet. In this moment, you are the bridge. invite you to take a nice deep breath all the way in, holding at the top as you wish. And exhaling as you feel called. Allowing all of these energies to be. I invite you to bring your attention back to the bubble. And imagine yourself to be in the very center of your home, wherever you consider that to be. Noticing the shape and the color of your bubble, I invite you to imagine your individual energy bubble now expanding and becoming bigger. Expanding and encompassing the entire room that you're currently in, or you're imagining that you are in. Watching as the bubble slowly expands further to every space of your home, to every space of the property that you live, every corner that you wish to include in your home. Allow the bubble to completely cover now. As you feel, you can visualize this bubble surrounding your entire home and space. I invite you to take a deep breath in, holding at the top as you will, and exhaling. Allowing yourself to maintain the energy of this now. Give gratitude for this protection and send any and all messages that you feel called to send down the grounding cord, out to your bubble now. Any messages that you want to fill your home with, any energies that you'd like to be in your home, that you'd like surrounding your space, send them now. And as you feel complete in this, and before we close this practice, I invite you to connect to the light that you have pouring down into you from Source. And allow that light to beam outward from your physical vessel to fill your entire bubble, your home, and anything surrounding your home that your bubble is protecting. Imagine the light filling it now. And I invite you to ask the light, ask Source if there are any messages that you need to receive to maintain your capacity to be the bridge for this bubble, for this protection of your home. If there are any messages you need to receive for your home, for the property, for the land. And as you feel complete in this, take one more deep breath all the way in, holding at the top as you wish. And exhaling. Begin to bring your attention to your physical body, to your breath, to your skin, to the temperature of the room, to any sounds you can hear. Even to what your mouth tastes like in this moment. Maybe you can move your tongue a little. Feel free to begin to invite some gentle movement in your hands or your feet. Maybe wiggling your legs or giving yourself a nice big stretch. Maybe even a hug. As you feel called and ready, you can open your eyes, begin to move around further. And as we come to a close in this video, I just want to say that being a bridge also comes with an energy exchange. So I invite you now to be gentle with yourself and ask yourself what you need. If you need some water, if you need something to eat, if you need some rest, or to journal, to write anything down, any messages you received, do all those things. Take care of yourself, nourish your beautiful body, get the rest that you need and deserve. And I invite you also to give yourself some gratitude for choosing to be this energy, to have this energy and to hold this energy within yourself and to expand it out further from you and to offer this for the home that you have. Great job. If you'd like to connect further for personal guidance and readings, check the description box below. Come back to this video as many times as you feel you need and let me know in the comments below how it's working for you. I will see you in the next video.